Are you tired of losing it over the simple things? Maybe your toddler is spilling something, or maybe not listening, or maybe taking forever to put their shoes on. And suddenly you start snapping or yelling. And then 10 minutes later, you feel guilty about it because you think, why did I react this way? If this is you, I want you to know that you are not alone in this. And also, it does not mean that you are a bad mom. There's actually a real reason why this is happening. And once you understand it, things actually start to shift. And in this video, we are going to look at the reason and also what you can do instead. And there's something really important to understand. There is nothing wrong with your toddler, and they're not too much or anything like that. What's happening is that toddlers are wired to test limits, to repeat the same behavior over and over, and to act impulsively. So, next time your toddler is spilling something or saying no for the 10th time, or taking forever to do something simple, it's not that they're trying to push your buttons. They're not trying to test you or after you. Instead, they're just being a toddler. But here's the thing, here's where it gets hard. When you're already overstimulated, stressed, touched out, and running low on patience, then your nervous system is on edge. And you're not starting from a calm and grounded place, which would be ideally the scenario we all want to start from. And instead, you're starting from a place where your body is already feeling overwhelmed. And on top of that, we have unpredictable toddler behavior that is coming at you all day long, oftentimes without giving you a break. So, what happens is your body shifts into fight or flight. And when you're in that state, you're not thinking, oh, my toddler just has another moment. And instead, you're thinking, this is too much. Make it stop. I can't handle this. So, something like, for example, spilled milk doesn't feel small. Suddenly, this feels overwhelming. It feels urgent. It's just screaming at you, and you can barely handle it. And that's the moment you snap. And it's not because you're a bad mom, it's because your nervous system is already overstimulated, it's already overloaded. And if you're listening to this thinking, okay, that's me, I'm already on edge before anything happens, it's just a tipping point that sends me over, then I have created something for you. I've created a free guide, the 5-minute reset for moms, which I share for anyone joining my free Facebook group. So, as soon as you join my Facebook group, you will get that guide, which has practical steps that keeps you from reaching that tipping point so you can actually react differently. And on top of that, I share additional trainings and tools in that Facebook group so you can finally break this yelling and guilt cycle. But for now, let's go deeper into what's happening. Because in those moments, your body is not responding logically. It's not that you're sitting there calmly and thinking, okay, my toddler is dysregulated, let me respond intentionally. And instead, your body is actually reacting first. And often it is not responding to what your toddler is doing in this moment, but it's actually activating something much older. It might be a feeling of not being heard. It might be the feeling of not being respected. It might be the feeling of being completely alone or not having any control. And those feelings, they usually don't start in motherhood. It's something that a lot of us have carried through most of their lives. And it's just that now that our toddlers are so triggering and unpredictable that this is all brought up. And it is so suddenly that we snap because it's literally overwhelming. And suddenly it's not about the spilled milk, but instead it's about something that is much deeper. It's about everything your body was holding until this moment. And this then feels so intense and honestly also confusing And so the question is, what actually helps to change that pattern? And this is where a lot of us have it backwards. Because what we're thinking at the beginning is, oh, we just need to fix our toddler's behavior. Maybe we need to be more disciplined with them. Maybe we need to reinforce all the rules. Maybe we just need to stop doing what is triggering us. But that is exactly continuing with the old cycle, masking everything up, bottling up our emotion, and just hoping that it does not happen again. When in reality, it is going to happen again because all of these emotions are still there. The real shift is this: it's learning how to support yourself in those moments. Because when your body is calm, everything changes. So instead of trying to control the situation, you start by regulating your nervous system. And at the beginning, this might look like pausing for a moment, taking a breath, grounding yourself before you respond. And over time, you also start to care for those deeper feelings that are coming up. It's the overwhelmed part of you. It's the part that feels triggered, unseen, or stretched thin. It means learning how to show up for yourself with more compassion and more awareness. And when you do that, it doesn't mean that your triggers disappear overnight. That's not what this is about. But instead, you recover faster. You respond less intensely. And you start to feel more in control how you respond in the first place. So if you've been feeling triggered by your toddler, I want you to hear this. This doesn't mean you're a bad mom. It means that your nervous system is overstimulated and there's something inside of you that needs support. And here's the good news: this is something you can actually work on. You can learn how to become calmer. You can break that cycle of snapping and guilt. And again, if you want a really simple place to start, then join my group so you get the free guide and you have a practical tool so you can actually start implementing these steps. And if this video resonated with you, I would love to know, have you had one of those moments where your reaction surprised you? Leave it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.